machine, almost prehistoric and insect-like when you look at it in plan form. An aircraft that was hopelessly outdated in truth by the start of the Second World War and was relegated to effectively minor duties, replaced by very quickly more modern aircraft under cover of darkness.
Aircraft, as it went past, they would flash a code letter. It's flashing the letter R. Now that's been agreed with the people on the ground by radio. On the airfield you can see the agents moving out to mark, and you'll see 3 lights, effectively in the shape of a long L, and they will define the runway area for the aircraft. Now, because of the wind conditions today, and because some of the operating limitations that we have for the aircraft, the actual run will be longer than those lights, but this is to give you an idea of the way it will be done. Most of the time the agents would not be in a car, they would be on a bike. But either way, the key thing was that they were in position to welcome the Lysander as it landed. So here we go, the Lysander is coming in now. And he hopefully is going to turn very close to the black citron on the other side of the airfield. Now I'm going to hand you over to Kate. She is going to tell you a little bit more about what you'll see.
Thank you very much. So as you can see, the Lysander has landed, as you heard. More often than not, this would be at a much shorter distance. And of course, this entire operation is completely hazardous now, the woods. And these agents are really taking their life into their own hands. Normally this would be under cover of darkness, and those agents would have waited for some hours maybe. Landed by the Lysander, they would climb down the ladder at the side, and then the very important documents. What they are, I'm not sure. They could be the plans for D-Day, they could be intelligence reports, they could just be identity papers being taken home to be forged. But look how quickly that exchange has taken place. Our cars are moving out of the way already. The agents going back under the cover of the trees, getting away as quickly as possible. And the Lysander turns around, and with those L-shaped lights, will make its way back out into the airspace of occupied territory. It's going to turn into the wind, I am reliably informed. Now this is a truly spectacular aircraft. 4 they were putting on the plane, so a lot of information was unfortunately given away. But the agents exceptionally brave, taking the opportunity to be out here in the open countryside where they could run the risk of ambush at any chance. And the pilots of 138 and 161 squadrons, equally brave, landing actually in occupied territory, and there she goes. So for anybody with a love of special operations executive, with an interest in aviation, get them in and out, but also once on the ground, the agents could even make contact back home for a few short minutes. More often than not, torches, which would also flash Morse code, and if the pre-arranged letter wasn't correct, then the aircraft would not have landed.
In normal circumstances, the whole operation was carried out within 3 minutes. The idea was that luggage would be unloaded first, and then the new agents would pass up their own luggage to be packed in by those already in the aircraft, and then there would be an exchange. And the Germans have found them.
Let's hope our Citroen can make its way out quickly before the Germans get them. Guns firing. Hope you're going to shoot back in there. My book is called Mission France by Yale University, Lysander on the front cover of the book. So my love for it is very genuine and very deep felt. With a network of people behind them in England, the pilots of these special duty squadrons, the training instructors, mail agents and colleagues right the way.
The Lysanders.